Got Twitch. While we're here, if anybody cares about the schedule, if you don't, skip forward a bit. Looks like we're live on Twitch. If anybody cares about the schedule, if you don't, vloggers. What does it say? I've been streaming for an hour
Did you
on
know
YouTube.
Detroit was on the
Twitch.
Underground Railroad? A
Okay,
route
we're
for
good.
slaves escaping into Canada during the American
I'm pretty
Civil War?
sure. Pause. OBS? OBS says we're good? I think we're okay. It's a real debate about what to do tonight, but I felt so shitty today. I decided to do this instead of anything else. Dude, it's Half-Life 3. It's just allergy season. I get sick constantly in the spring, especially April and May. The only thing I think the YouTube audience missed is the Android that the intro screen has says, you know, I'm an ST200 model, isn't that cool? But otherwise for the schedule, I have a big break coming up. Not that anybody even cares, right? But if you're wondering where I'll be, or why I'm gone, or yeah, basically, if you're wondering where I'm gone, I'm on break. So I'm probably not going to start any new games. I'll probably just be covering drama for about a week. So I'd rather do that than just play some random games. There is a lot of drama to go over. And then May 30th, that Friday, I think I have something unique. Something that'll actually be a little cool to watch. That's not particularly drama, and it's not particularly gaming. I'm gonna do a little showcase of a YouTuber that I like. Well, used to like.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
And it's someone you almost certainly have not heard of before.
Chris was on patrol last night and he got attacked by deviants. They found his body early this morning. He was executed in cold blood with his own service weapon.
I could use this then right
Became
now.
a father 3 months ago.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck. Why did it have to be him?
I zen a
I
lot
didn't know
whenever
Officer
I'm
Miller well, but
feeling like shit. Well, it
He
just
seemed
means
to be
I
a
don't
good
get that many
person.
tomorrow, which is fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
The content deputy happened.
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago.
And
Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the
I
first
don't really
android
want to
to
do a
pass the
full video
Turing
on it.
test.
I think
And he's the founder
like
of
there's nothing
CyberLife.
new or relevant in it.
Anybody can tell us about deviants.
I don't think it's
him.
particularly interesting, as it's basically a rehash of the content cop. And I think it sucks. I think it sucked. I don't think there was anything good in it. Besides, No, that's it. Whoa, you're the android from the intro screen.
I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, you're
I'll let
walking
Elijah know
barefoot
you're
in here?
But please make yourself comfortable.
Hank joined. What, the party? Is he gonna follow me around? There's a magazine. Oh, hey, that's Amanda. So what, was she basically his Elon Musk? Oh, okay.
Nice girl.
An RT-600.
Wait,
The
600.
first CyberLife android to pass the
So
Turing
it's not the
test.
same on the,
I didn't ask for her technical specs. I just said she was nice.
It's not the same one. Inventor of Therium. Oh, so it's not like a magic metal
place.
that they found in the ground.
Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody.
It's actually just a
You're about to meet your maker, Connor.
invention.
How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face. I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Oh, you could, okay. Are we like lowering the budget because we didn't expect people to get this far in the game? Because he did not slide out of that animation very smoothly. I just like sit up and down multiple times.
Elijah will see you now.
Oh, what the fuck?
Mr. Kamsky?
Are these all the same model of
Just a
robot?
moment, please.
I'm surprised that they don't have CyberLife tattooed all over them. Why is he swimming in a blood pool? Or is it just like, it's just red? Mama Max came back. But that'll be interesting for some people. I like his style, not his substance. That sounds gross, actually, now that I say it like that. This is, I think, supposed to be what David Cage thinks. Like the billionaires of Facebook and Twitter look like. I could kind of believe that Jack Dorsey would live in a house like this
I'm
to
Lieutenant
some
Anderson.
degree,
This is Connor.
but probably not Mark Zuckerberg.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence.
They're
Now they have free will.
so far actually pretty stupid.
Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall.
Not really humanity's, just yours.
Deviancy seems to spread, like some kind of virus. We thought you might know something about that.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics.
So it is
Is
a
the
virus.
desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
Direct.
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you. What do you really want?
Aggressive, troubled.
I believe we're the ones asking the questions.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test.
Is he asking humans
Simple
to
question
pass
of
it?
algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy.
You know,
I
IDUB
call
just
it the
became
Kamsky
capable of
test. It's very
empathy.
simple, we'll see. Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever.
Would you model it after your dead wife or something?
A flower that will never wither.
Seems creepy, man.
What is it really? Piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor.
I'm not
Destroy
gonna
this
shoot.
machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you
What's
out of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are.
Can I shoot Komsky?
An obedient machine. Or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger,
Connor! Don't!
and I'll tell you what you want to know.
That's an interesting question. What if I just don't answer it? What if I just leave it? Because I'm already kind of like on thin ice with Hank, right? But this could prove valuable in the investigation. But it also might not. It might not do anything. He might just tell us literally anything that we already know. Can I change the angle? That's a tough question. Do we accept information from this nobody who's been living in a mansion for 10 years, doing absolutely nothing, but using these robots as slaves, I guess, for his own whatever, his own purposes, or do we leave the enslaved robot to stay the enslaved robot? Because I don't think there's really anything he can provide us that we don't already know. He might tell us something, like, he might confirm a theory, but I don't think he's going to actually give us information. I'm not gonna shoot.
Fascinating. CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
I'm not a deviant.
You prefer to spare a machine rather than accomplish your mission. You saw a living being in this android. You showed empathy.
Well, there's so many ways you could reason yourself out of that.
A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?
Let's get out of here.
By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
Does that ever come up? I like his doors.
Why didn't you shoot?
I just saw that girl's eyes,
We don't get to answer?
and I couldn't. That's all.
You're always saying you would do anything to accomplish your mission. That was our chance to learn something, and you let it go.
Yeah, I know what I should have done. I told you I couldn't. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, maybe you did the right thing.
Okay, so would we be having the same conversation if these androids were like... So we actually could have done some more stuff up here, I guess. Gotten answers or whatever. Would we be having the same conversation if the androids were like in the uncanny valley? Or if the androids just didn't look like people? Because I think making them look like people makes the question it leans a bit too much into like having, you know, natural empathy for the things, the toasters, because they look like people. But would it be like a better philosophical question if you did have them more emotional, but they were looked closer to like metal beings or uncanny valley creatures? I don't know. I probably wouldn't have made them look like humans. And you know, I am a, well, I'm not gonna call myself a game dev yet. I'm a dev in progress. Android Riot, global population reaches 10 billion. We're almost at that point, aren't we? Are we like 8 or 9 billion? Eastern space, Russian, Chinese androids. Oh, so they also have androids? Are they made by CyberLife? Android manufacturers rely on traditional construction methods. The resulting are less anthropic, but capable of operating in cold and inhospitable conditions. And China's androids use alternative blue blood fluid with less upfront power generation, but greater efficiency. The results are androids capable of operating for months without supervision or recharging in China's vast rural areas. I wonder if that's insulting to the CCP, because I'm pretty certain that there's almost always like some 4-year plan to increase infrastructure in the rural areas, and that never really pans out. Enjoy some time alone. Why would I need time alone? I'm busy. I'm the leader of a revolution. I gotta get back to work. Okay, if I do it a third time... No, it's the same animation. Okay, whatever. So I think that's like an interesting question. But I'm not sure how effective it is. But I think, had I better 3D knowledge, it'd be easier to formulate that question in a interactive game medium. I'd barely call it a game.
I was wondering where you were.
It is kind of funny that for the most part, the
I needed to see the daylight.
QuickTime
I like
events
it here.
were left in like the early 2010s,
I come here often.
late 2000s.
It's
But
like being alone with the world.
David Cage keeps them alive.
We freed hundreds of our people, and they're still coming from all over the city.
Hundreds?
Those who dream of freedom come to
I
Jericho.
thought androids are supposed to be efficient. Why not
Something's
thousands?
changing. You seem preoccupied.
They all obey me. They follow me without question. And that much power feels good. And scary at the same time.
All the media are talking about what we did last night. The humans are terrified. They're afraid of a civil war.
A civil war?
Many of our people were burned in response to what happened.
No way, what?
The humans hate us. They'll never give us our freedom.
No, not all humans are the same. Some of them understand that they can't stop us from becoming free forever.
You haven't said much about yourself
Some
since you've
probably
been with
want to
us.
help. That's actually an angle that we don't see very much of, is
What
humans
was your
who
life like
want to
before
help the
Jericho?
androids. We've seen one in Kara's adventure.
I was living in a bubble in this world that belonged only to me. When you're happy, it's difficult to see other people's misery.
What about you? You never told me about your past. What did you do before?
I don't want to talk about it.
We all have something we want to forget. But you need to know where you come from to know who you are. North, we're fighting together. We have to know things about each other to trust each other.
I'm only getting blue arrows.
I was nothing. A doll in a
Ahamah.
distributor programmed to satisfy humans. Just a
Aren't-
toy designed for their pleasure.
Oh, okay. She was a hooker. The hua.
One day I was with a man who rented me. And without knowing why, I realized I couldn't take it anymore. I strangled him and I ran away.
Did I look up what Kamsi's
There,
answer
now
was
you know
gonna be?
everything.
I think so.
I shouldn't have told you.
That wasn't crazy. Alright, this is boring. What does Kamsky say? Detroit become human Kamsky. How's OBS holding up? We're golden.
I saw your memories. Carl's house. When they left you for dead in his studio.
I saw your memories too. The Eden Club. The death of that man. I felt like I was there with you. North.
What? Okay, so his actual wiki page isn't saying anything. Meet Kamsky. So it doesn't actually give an answer. We'll have virus. That's the only mention. It's like the wiki is trying
This is
not to
suicide.
spoil stuff. They're only putting in
We'll all
like
be killed. Please, Marcus. It's not too late to change your mind.
You don't understand. We're finally gonna show them who we really are. This place will go down in history.
We'll be killed on the spot.
That's a risk I'm prepared to take if it means freedom for our people.
Well, it looks like, yeah, I was
Marcus,
right. He doesn't
please
actually
don't do
provide any
this.
answers to stuff.
They'll understand. We'll make them understand. This is the only way.
Wait a minute.
There are androids here who could join us.
Why are you
The more
here?
we are, the stronger our message.
I thought you died. Or maybe because Connor never found you, you managed to sneak out? Is that the idea?
You're free.
So I guess one of my questions is how... Why did androids, why were they programmed
So you can stare at my fucking answer.
to have such advanced thought and then like a blocker put in place of that thought? Rather
You're awake
than
now.
simply not programming them to be able to think that highly. Or making it so only specific androids could think that highly. It's odd, no?
Finally. I've been on hold for 10 minutes.
You're free now.
How were you on hold
Hey!
for that long?
Where do you think you're going?
I
You get
need to
back
block
here.
the street.
Shit, what's wrong with you? You do as I say, you piece
Oh, okay, we're in, okay. I thought we would. All right.
What does Android destroy?
Yeah, it looks like that's all the androids.
You are free.
Surprised that that's not like nobody's crashed yet. Be at least a fender bender, right? Oh, come on, there's androids right there I need to convert. What the fuck? I'm not saying I can make a game as pretty as David Cage, but I definitely think I can make a game that's more poignant and has actual gameplay. I would like to see what David Cage does if he tries to make an actual game. It's a Carabot.
Free now.
This does feel like a virus.
What are you doing? I'm talking to you.
Also, could you not have like a closed network Android? If you heard about like an Android virus, right? Something like this. Wouldn't you immediately set your Android to like no longer be able to access the internet or like connections from other androids? Be like, alright, you're reserved for house duty now.
Where are you going? Jesus, the fucking android's playing up here. Immediately! Greg!
Do people not see the entire like conga line of us androids? Also, I thought I had to touch the androids, but or like be close to them, like within Bluetooth range.
Hey! Disperse! Disperse immediately! That's an order! Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ! Dispatch, this is Patrol 457.
Nope, nope, come
I got a
on.
lot of androids down here. I don't know, hundreds, thousands.
We're just on the hundreds.
Yeah, they're marching down the street.
Liberty for
Fuck if
Android.
I know.
What's going on?
Set us free. Liberty for androids.
You gotta get the catchy phrases. Oh, I'm not even hitting any of the.
Liberty for androids. Set us free.
Jesus.
We came here to demonstrate peacefully and tell humans that we are living
You
beings.
get a permit for that?
All we want is to live free.
This is an illegal gathering. Disperse immediately or we will open fire.
We're not looking for confrontation. We've done no harm. We have no intention
Actually,
of
you're
doing any.
blocking traffic, which
But know that we are
yeah, a lot
not
of
going
protests
anywhere
actually do get stopped by
until we
that.
have secured our freedom.
Well, not a lot, some do.
I repeat, this is an illegal gathering. If you do not disperse immediately, we will shoot.
Marcus, they're gonna kill us. We have to attack. There's more of us. We can take them.
If we attack, we'll start a war. We have to show them we're not violent. We should just stand our ground, even if it means dying here.
Dying here won't solve anything. Marcus,
It does.
we need to go now, before it's too late.
I actually am on the leave.
This is your last chance. Disperse immediately, or you will all be killed.
I'll disperse.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! We're leaving.
Affirmative.
On my orders!
Run!
Whoa, Jericho went down that much. Wait, Simon's still alive? Where is he?
We gotta go.
That's a joke, okay? I know Simon's right there. It's that, like, in every shot that he's supposed to be in, he's completely out of frame. I think because he can die. I don't think North or Josh can die, but I think Simon can. Yeah, I didn't want to attack, and especially because they fired on us first. That should earn us some public reputation. Where is she? There. That blue thing over there. I want to see what that is. Looks like a point of interest. Do I have to activate like 3 of those and unlock a special conversation, or is that just that one? Can I go back to it? It didn't look like it actually did anything. Okay. Pardon me. Welcome to yet another boring section because it's Amanda and no one cares.
After what happened today, the country is on the verge of a civil war. The machines are rising up against their masters. Humans have no choice but to destroy them.
I thought Kamsky knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did.
Oh.
But you chose not to ask.
I did ask.
I saw a photo of Amanda at Kamsky's place. She was his teacher.
When Kamsky designed me, he wanted an interface
Oh,
that
she's
would look
also an
familiar.
android. I didn't
That's
pick
why
that
he
up.
chose his former mentor. What are you getting at?
Where does CyberLife stand in all this? What do they really want?
All CyberLife wants is to resolve the situation and keep selling androids.
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor, not ask questions. Have you experienced anything unusual recently? Any doubts or conflicts?
No.
Do you feel anything for these deviants? Or for Lieutenant Anderson?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. You know that. Are you suggesting that I've been compromised?
No. No, of course not.
I mean, that's it? That's like, oh my god, dude.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What?
But we're onto something. We just need more time. I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war. It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
We're about to crack the case. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to Cyberlife.
Aw, damn.
I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
I feel like androids should be more awkward. Too, considering, like, I don't know, probably don't have the best grasp of human emotion, considering most of them are fairly new. No choice.
So you're going back to Cyberlife?
I have no choice. I'll be deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it.
I don't think you actually can.
Now it's too late.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in her shoes.
Can you stop assuming? I figured this would have been like one of the few things that would let
Empathy's a
players
human
really
emotion.
choose why they thought something.
You're wrong, Lieutenant. It was logic that determined my decisions, nothing more.
Hank's secret, good friends.
I might not be qualified to judge, but you're an outstanding police officer. And a good person.
Well, here comes Perkins.
I hate that. I hate
Sure don't
that
waste any
stuff.
time
Especially
with
after all the
FBI.
iDub stuff. It's like, Ethan, we thought you were a good person.
I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant. I need more time so I can find a lead in the evidence we collected. I know the solution is in there.
Listen, Connor.
If I don't solve this case, Cyberlife will destroy me. 5 minutes. That's all I ask.
Key to the basement is on my desk. Get a move on. I can't distract him forever.
Another path unlocked.
Stop it, Lieutenant!
Fuck off! Leave me alone!
He's totally lost.
Give me another shot at that little prick.
Huh. It'd be funny if you went to the archive room, didn't take the badge, and you're just like, I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be in here.
I'm talking to you, asshole. Where are you going? Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
I've been ordered to return to Cyberlife. I'm going to register the evidence in my possession, and then I'm going to leave immediately.
Good. Be careful on your way back. Androids have a tendency of getting themselves set on fire these days.
Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? What the logistics of that situation? Holy hell. He's gonna light me on fire? I don't want to be lit on fire. Oh.
Hank's password. What would a hard-boiled, eccentric police lieutenant choose?
Fucking password. No way!
Obviously. Where is Jericho? The answer's here somewhere.
You?
Not much time. The deviant who took a child hostage.
Oh, that's probably not him. You definitely don't know, but can I rip off your ear?
Were they headed to Jericho? Did they know how to get there?
They're not gonna answer me if they did live. She doesn't have the parts I need. Oh, I don't want to watch this whole thing.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace
I don't have
and
time
build
to watch
a better
this.
future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
Marcus, where are you hiding?
HS400? Oh?
The truth is inside.
The truth is inside. What was it trying to tell me?
But I already know where Jericho is? Oh.
Jericho is somewhere in the Ferndale neighborhood. Now I can scan their memories and narrow the search.
Ferndale.
The android that murdered its owner.
Well, oh. Fair enough. I need 4-7. Who are you? Oh, I don't think he knows.
Hacked the TV station with Marcus. It must have known where the deviants are hiding.
I disagree. I think that's just one of the androids that Marcus probably stole.
I was scared. That's why I shot you. I didn't mean to destroy you. I didn't want to hurt anyone.
You were going to kill that child. You gave me no choice. I need to find Jericho. Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know anything about Jericho.
Thanks, buddy. Alright. Oh, scan memory? I can do that. Okay. 6755. So I'll probably steal it from you. She has a 6755. The other guy might actually know where Ferndale is. When I said wouldn't know anything. All the way on the right.
Tracy. Where's Tracy?
Tracy's not far away. I can take you to her. But first, you have to tell me how to find Jericho.
I remember you.
I don't remember
Could
you.
have escaped. Been free. But you killed us. Disconnect me. I'd rather be dead than live without her.
What if we tell her that she's reactivatable? Sweet.
Looks like someone's been snooping around.
Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
We didn't put anything back in place? Won't that get Hank in massive trouble? I mean, he would have been, if he got figured out, he would have been anyway, but like, come on. So that's if you don't. Oh, a Kara episode. This is the same exact setup that was in the, right before he went to the pirate colony.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right.
When did we get rid of our
Almost there.
chips? Are they still in there? I'm literally just waiting.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3
No
of their effective
way.
personnel.
How about some music instead?
Or wait, is that because 2/3 of the armed forces were androids? There's no way the androids killed 2/3 of the American military. That's insane. Unless it is really small. Which I could see, you know. I feel like the military gets smaller every year. If I'm not incorrect, I've heard stories about us, well, the U.S., us,
A
having
little further on that way, there's a
recruitment
large
crisis.
freighter called Jericho. When you get there, find
Where
Marcus.
it's
He will
like-
help you. The last bus
Who's
for the
like,
border leaves at
um,
midnight. You absolutely have to be on it.
There's like an
You'll be safe on
80%
the other
of what the
side.
previous year was, and then a 66% of that year,
not
and then
much.
a 50% of that year.
But it's a start.
What is that?
My brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address.
He's giving me
He'll be able
American
to
money
hide
to
you
get to
until
Canada?
things calm down.
We'll get through Canada? Do they
You're
use the
a very
dollar?
brave little girl, Alice.
Probably accept it.
You deserve to be happy.
Thank you for everything, Rose.
Let me know when you make it over.
So, you know,
there,
I wonder
all
what
right?
would happen if Marcus met Kara. Would Kara, like, continue on her way, or would she become Marcus's servant?
Take care of them.
Come on, girls. You better not hang around.
I wonder.
We have a bus to catch.
I don't even know where I'm going. Find Jericho? Okay, Jericho. Wait, I thought we were going to Canada. Why are we going to Jericho? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, fuck off. Am I doing the same shit again? Wait. Oh, did I make Connor so like his software stability is so low that he actually becomes like he joins Jericho? Oh, blackout?
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. They are unpredictable and potentially
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids weren't doing any harm. The cops just...
I'm just holding W, it's not letting me turn.
There were androids all over the square. And then the police arrived, and, well, they opened fire. I know they're only machines, but they look like just people.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. They look like people. They shouldn't. Alright, here's the corner, Alice. Sit close to the fire. Oh, it actually did want me to go here, okay.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Carol.
Wait, are they forging passports here too?
Tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
I don't know.
The time has come for us to
Oh yeah, I think I made Connor so deviant that he's joining Marcus. That's kind of cool, I guess. I just wish it was a little more telegraphed. Oh, is this the Oracle? So just a robot.
Station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried about your safety, dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances.
Oh, they're 3D printing new parts.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
It is kind of funny that Connor's impression of somebody who is in disguise is basically like Jesse Pinkman. Almost like a junkie type. God, I got something in my teeth. Wait a minute, I gotta get some floss. Got it. Made muffins again. They were delicious.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl and another android.
Did he always have that stubble?
There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. We might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
Oh, so Marcus is okay.
You said you're with a little girl, right?
I feel like that
You know
takes
the
credence
humans
away
hate
from
us.
the virus thing if the androids
Why are you
are still allowed to
protecting
be independent and like move freely.
She needs me. And I need her. It's as simple as that.
Also, maybe if they made more than like 10 models for androids, although to be fair, they went through a shitload of effort to get this load of detail on this many models as is. Not including all the humans, too. But I think maybe something cool.
Alice.
That spawned on her. She did not have that blip there that early. Unless that's a different Alice model. Also, wait, that's another thing, right? If the child is an android, wouldn't there be like dozens of other ones that we've seen up until this point?
You knew from the beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for.
She didn't want a mom, she's programmed to
needed
want
each
a mom.
other.
That's why Marcus needs to, like,
difference does it make?
Slap her on the back of the head, and then suddenly Alice
Do you
will
love her
be
any less
normal.
now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara.
I don't love her any less, but I can't say I loved her in the first place.
She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be. Maybe that's what it means.
Oh, it is a
to be
different
alive.
Alice model. Wait, so then did the dad take the light out of her before we even met her? Also, what if she just, like, looks oddly familiar to... I saw a light come on my keyboard, I don't know what it means. What if she's just a girl that oddly looks like an android and she's not?
Kara,
Although, to be fair, she probably hasn't eaten in, like, 3 weeks, right?
we'll be together forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes,
Family.
forever.
So what happens whenever Kara gets bored because she's normal, right? Or at least as normal as a robot can be. Like all these other androids, they just fucking kill somebody whenever they're done with them. What'll happen to Kara and Alice whenever in like a year, 2 or 3 years, Alice is grating on her? What do androids do for fun, even?
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a
Dude, that's
disaster.
crazy. They're taking them to
They're
camps to
slaughtering
destroy
our people.
androids? Just fucking shoot
It's
them.
all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed
It would have been
quiet.
better if they said they're taking us directly to junkyards. Alive? No.
We couldn't just suffer in silence. They're killing us. Nothing is gonna justify that.
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Are you questioning my orders?
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. We can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
I'm gonna take it down the path
We
of
have to face
confrontation.
There's
We've
no
been
other
nice to
choice.
them for
This
too
is
long.
insanity.
Get all the guns that you can find. We're going to free Detroit.
I'm on it.
You're making a mistake, Marcus. You won't buy our freedom with blood.
Well, androids theoretically should be really good shots, right? I mean, Marcus was.
Humans can't be reasoned with. They're violent, hateful, they're stupid. What do they expect us to do? Shut up and obey?
I mean,
They
we've done
can't
everything to
stop
get
what
the
we've
public on
started.
our side, right? If the public
Since
is on
you've
our
been here, you've
side
given us hope.
and
You've given me
they've
hope.
seen like explicit
Today,
peaceful
a deviant arrived
protests
in
and whatever,
Jericho and told
right?
me that he stole a truck transporting
And then
radioactive
after failure after
cobalt.
failure of
He said that he
peaceful,
abandoned the truck
I think
somewhere
the
in
public
Detroit
would
and
understand.
rigged it to explode. I convinced him not to do it. To give me the detonator.
Dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will
I mean, this part
disappear
is so
forever.
boring, you know what? Fuck it.
This may be our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I just hope we never have to use it.
At this point, I'm just gonna cause as much chaos for Marcus, because I think that would be the funniest.
Whatever happens tomorrow,
Lover.
I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
You know, androids can feel love. I mean, again, they're not android enough. They're too human.
I'll go join the others.
And it turns it from do androids deserve rights
Look after
to
yourself.
do humans deserve rights, which is like, yeah, fucking
Anyone
duh.
loves
But it fouls the conundrum, it fouls the question by making them too human. So yeah, I think I do disagree with that. I think it is a bad premise. Because we've completely wiped away any idea that there are some androids that don't act like humans. That was how it is at the start, certainly.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader. Now deal with Marcus. We need it alive.
Alive? We'll see.
I've been ordered to take you alive. But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
Yes, you can shoot me. But it won't change anything. Someone else will just take my place. You see, our people are waking up. And nothing can stop us now.
Don't force me to neutralize you.
Cyber Glock.
You're Connor, aren't you? That famous deviant hunter. Well,
famous.
Congratulations. You seem to have found what you were looking for. Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say. All we want is to live in freedom.
Undermine?
You really don't have to do this.
I don't really know what's going on right now.
You don't have to obey them anymore.
I'm playing both characters.
You are alive. You can decide who you want to be. You can be free.
My issue is, I think if
Join us. Join your people.
If Connor joins, then
You are
his
one of
story
us.
is like it ends
Listen
here,
to your
basically.
conscience. It's time to decide.
What happens if I let it time out?
Nice try. But I'm no deviant.
What? Can you pick up the gun? Did Marcus take the gun? I don't know.
What's going on, Carol?
Quick, we've got to get out of
We
here.
reached the end of the road.
Come on, go, go, go!
I like the helmets. They're actually like decent sci-fi designs.
That's an amaze.
Who are you?
Carol! They're coming!
The corridor, over there. Follow me.
This way! Quick!
I'm actually getting caught up on.
This
I
way.
forgot his name.
There must be an exit further on.
Come in! Quick!
Lester!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
There are exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river.
Blow up
We
Jericho.
have to blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll
What?
join you later.
Marcus.
I won't be long.
I don't remember ever hearing her speak like a full passionate sentence. Has she does she have an accent? Does her voice actress have an accent?
This is the end of Jericho.
Yeah.
Save our people, Marcus.
Didn't take a mind reader to do that, to know that. Wait, was she maybe like one of the quantum prediction computers that CyberLife made? Oh hey, that just gets me closer.
Don't let it get out. You think give you any?
They give you any trouble, you're shooting running away dudes. You're shooting dudes who aren't even resisting. Yeah, give them any trouble, whatever, dude.
It's too late, Carol. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not gonna leave you behind. Right, Carl? We can't leave him.
I guess I'll
What are you
try.
doing?
I won't leave you.
Carol, no.
Don't move.
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
Can it,
Don't want to leave you, Luther.
can we just like
Don't
patch
worry.
up his leg?
I'll catch up with you at the border, okay?
There's like a bunch of other androids
take
around
care
we
of
can
each
pull
other.
apart from, right? And shouldn't they know how to do self-repair? Self-diagnostics?
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Or whatever. Oh my god, she shot a human.
Are you alright?
Dude, Alice is fully on the android side. She does not give a fuck. Wait, what happened to that girl that we just saved?
There's more down there. Follow me.
Dude, using Kara as a body shield, Jesus.
Don't shoot. I'm on your side.
With us? Are you a human?
Perkins' excuse.
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second I'd have shot you. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
You're right. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Fucking android. Go! Give me a dead route. Find that leader.
No!
Apartment.
Please don't kill us!
Now!
Don't hurt us! We haven't done anything wrong!
Oh. I hit A because it was left.
Marcus, you saved us. Go now! Hurry!
Take their guns. Take their guns. Okay.
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
How did you miss?
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot!
Oh my god.
Marcus! It's Marcus! Go now!
How?
Join the others!
Dude, their spines are that is explosive compression right there.
Josh.
I'm doing both actually. I am streaming on Twitch at the same time. And I do make content as well.
Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Over there!
Where?
Alright, did we get out of
We're
here?
safe, Alice.
Stop!
Play dead.
Get down! Don't move.
How do they see out of those things?
Come on! Let's get out of here!
Yeah, I multi-stream. Let's give it 10 seconds. Because I can see some flashlights showing right at me. I can hear a helicopter. Sounds like it's gone. But yeah, no, I multi-stream. I take advantage of that. Twitch doesn't have an exclusivity deal.
Quick, we've got to go.
Also, actually, I get more views on YouTube by far, actually. I don't use or I use Twitch at this point
My
almost
mission is to
exclusively
neutralize you,
for
and I always accomplish my mission.
because it's monetized. I don't push
And
it.
my mission
You want to donate?
is to save our
Or
species.
just through advertisement revenue, that's fine.
Looks like
but
only one
if
of
you
us can
want
succeed.
an otherwise ad-free experience, you can watch on YouTube. For now, until I do get monetized on YouTube. Oh shit.
I didn't want this.
We'll meet again, Marcus.
Oh my god, that was actually kind of
This is
cool.
over.
I would stream on Kick if it wasn't so degenerate.
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here.
Oh. W. Oh shit.
It's too late, Marcus. There's nothing we can do for her. We've got to run.
I'll save her. Why not? I was just barely able to make that one because my mouse was all the way at its cushion.
Over there! Run!
Because I got a wrist injury from pushing my wrist into an edge of a desk for like a year. So I used like a shitty Walmart fucking cushion mouse pad.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
The men to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
It's an over, Marcus.
Excuse me. Whoa, 3 achievements. Bring the 3 characters to Crossroads. Marcus or Connor detonated the Fredder. Connor died. Again. Jesus. No, that was cool. That was actually, somewhat okay. Assuming that's Connor jumps with him. Explore Jericho? Yeah, I'm assuming that's if you're, Oh, maybe I literally didn't explore it, because I was, like, I didn't even know that I could. So let's become a deviant. I'm assuming that's join Marcus. That's death, hello, okay. Assuming that's if you fight, you basically die, or become deviant, or something. Machine Connor was destroyed, CyberLife will send a new one. The main reason I picked up streaming again is because I literally do not play enough video games. Like, I have all these games that I really need to play, and I just keep playing War Thunder or Hearts of Iron. So I figured, oh, I have a bunch of these movie games I can play that I do want to play and experience, because they are, like, somewhat hallmarks, like this game, right? Or Last of Us, or whatever. And I also want to do drama at the same time, and streaming that seems to be good too.
I'm lost, Carl. I just wanted us to live in peace, but
I
everything
make
I touch just turns to dust.
video essays on video games once a month. Although problem with that is I get super sick in April and I get lazy in the winter. So, but there will be one this month and the next month and the month after that and the month after that.
I'm lost. The world's falling apart around me, and I'm
hopefully with some drama in
do the
there.
right thing.
I want to get monetized on YouTube.
And I can't find
Making money would be
answers.
nice, but I also just use it as like a creative outlet mostly because I don't expect money from it.
I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives. but I don't know what to do.
There's something wrong with the aliasing and the lighting here, I feel.
I miss you, Carl. I miss you so much.
Not all about the money. I'm just saying money would be nice. It's more about just, I want to write about games. I want to make games primarily. I figured, why not get some views in the process?
Failed its mission. You're going to replace it. You know what you have to do, don't you?
Destroy the leader of the Deviants.
Go, Connor. Don't disappoint me.
I mean, honestly, and I've seen this with a few people I know who are more online, it is hard to look at people, whether they're medium-sized or large. You see how much money they get for, in some cases, relatively low effort. And you're like, oh, I can do that too. But I don't really expect to make money from streams. I don't think I'm a good streamer. I think I'm a bad sleeper, and I have like 3 other excuses. I don't think I'm a great streamer. I don't think I'm bad. Talk to your people. What was that? Apologize to Kara.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead.
What? No,
Thanks to you, I might see her people free one day.
Did I save you on the boat? I don't remember that.
You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
I think one of the most disappointing things so far has been making video essays, and the views are everywhere. The views are absolutely fucking everywhere. Whenever I made the Fallout videos, got thousands of views. I was like, oh fuck, that's really cool. Am I gonna consistently make that? Well, it turns out no. No, I wasn't. Because even after Fallout 1 and 2, there's only a few hundred views. And I made a game not on Fallout, and I got like 200 views. Not even. So then, I made a drama video. And that got, I think it's almost up to 1,000.
People are counting on you, Marcus.
It's either at 690 or 960. I don't know. I think it's probably 690. And I make a drama videos every now and then. Basically, whenever I feel very passionate about a video that I've recently seen. The Act Man getting stuff like incredibly wrong in a video. Or just misconstrued. I don't want to say all of it was wrong, but a lot of it was, I think, misleading because he was misled on some of those facts. There was a Noodle video that I thought was very bad. And I like Noodle, or liked him. I think he has very interesting topics. Who's that? Is that Kara? Oh, that's North. Survivors, wounds, camps.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred?
That's pretty good.
Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
And those videos also range.
They say they don't want to take any risks with
a few hundred to
So
a
they're
few
rounding
thousand.
the people up and taking them
Well,
to the
no,
camps.
nothing's past more than
extermination.
1,100, I think.
In a few
But those more
hours, we're gonna be
consistently get views, but they also get a lot more dislikes.
What's your system
And
status?
even downright mean comments that are like, fuck you, delete your channel,
didn't hit me
touch
by
grass,
words.
whatever. I don't
You
care.
could have been killed trying to
But
save
it's
me, Marcus.
it's weird.
You have to
It's
think
just
of
weird
our people first.
that
Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all be
people
over.
more actively
We'll have
seek
changed the
drama,
world,
but then
or we'll
also
have
go to
destroyed us.
dislike it while
You have to make a choice.
making
Marcus.
gaming videos that actually, you know, are
Whatever
like,
you
I don't know, they're
choose,
fine. They're not great.
We will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
Don't get any engagement, really. I mean, hey, if people didn't want me to make drama videos, they should have subscribed to me, basically. That's how I see it. Should have made shitty video game essays viable for the common masses.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong.
To be fair, they attacked
You need
like
to leave
less
the city
than
while you
2
still
minutes
can.
after she got there.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border.
But I've always been small.
Marcus.
This is like my 4th or 5th attempt at YouTube. I think it's the most successful one so far.
Save our people.
And I'll give it another 6-month chance. Streaming videos once a month at least. See where that goes. I don't expect anything from it. Just giving it the good old college try. My main thing is I don't think I'm cringe or talk about cringy enough people.
Humans have decided
So
to exterminate
not particularly
us.
interesting.
Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed.
Unless you like the particular niches that I
Time has
know
come to
a
make a
lot
choice.
about, and you don't know those things.
One that very well may determine the future of our people. Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
I wonder if you had like a negative opinion on Jericho, if they would all be like, there's no cheers, they just all walk away. Or if you would even get this far. I mean, I don't know. There are some people I see who like never manage
At
to
6
make
a.m.
it
this morning, a
out of
national
like
curfew was
100
declared.
viewer hell.
Civilian movement
Although
will be
this year has been
strictly
big. That's another reason I
controlled.
decided to start.
The
Is
right
because
to
so
assembly
many
is
people this year
suspended.
have left.
All electronic
quit.
communications are restricted.
When they were huge.
And I have granted enhanced powers to our
Turkey Tom
security
quit streaming. I mean, that was like
In
earlier
addition
this year,
to
I
these
think.
measures, all
Gargura
androids
quit.
must be handed over to the authorities
I
immediately.
think a lot of VTubers quit this
Temporary
year,
camps
actually.
are being set up in all our
Or
major
at least aren't as
cities
common as they used to be.
contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President,
I guess to act as the president.
please? Please? Many believe that androids are a new form of intelligent life. Do you have any comment?
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Wait, that's it?
Madam President,
Please!
has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please!
Is this supposed to be Hillary Clinton?
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any
And there were a
risks
few like
of
tactical
hacking.
decisions that I made.
The situation is under control.
I'm not going to stream on Kick or Rumble. I think those places
Madam
are
President,
odd.
what's gonna happen to CyberLife? Will androids be
Theoretically,
banned
somebody
definitively?
normal would have a good chance
We're
there,
working
and
very
I think
closely
that's
with
up for somebody else to
CyberLife
try.
to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything
But they
else.
seem like
until
very
we've dealt
politicized
with the
environments.
Android question.
You might be able to garner some
Thank you.
support, but they'll probably
That
be
will be
weird
all.
people. That I mean, I don't know, everybody's weird, right? But like I'm also not sure how long those sites are going to go on. It's been a couple of years.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us
I don't
much
see
time.
where
We've got to
they're
move
profiting.
fast.
Last bus departs in 20.
Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
Did she get shot?
You'll feel better now.
Thanks.
Is that actually going to lead to something horrific happening? Wait, what? Oh, just looking at it. Oh, we were literally programmed for each other. Tesla. Benzel. Detroit Freighter rated. That was me. I was there. You need Kara in a, it's that Bart Simpson shirt. It's like, I was at the Iraq War. I was there, and it sucked. Should I pick up the gun? Oh. Unfortunately, I have not had a lot of time during the day to actually make things. Hopefully that's gonna change in the future. Which is a part of the reason why,
Let's not stay here.
Hearts of Iron video isn't finished yet. I have all the footage I need. I'm gonna rewrite a little bit of it, because I feel like I discover something new every time I play it.
Stop on your knees! What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Don't kill me! I didn't do anything!
Shut up, I said! Are there many more? Look at them, they're like rats. The more you look, the more you find. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here. Freezing my nuts off.
There are soldiers everywhere. We need to be careful.
Come on, get moving.
It is Detroit. They fucking took the wheel off the car. What do the androids need with a single rubber tire? The hell? Oh.
Look over there. It's Luther.
We can't help him, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
We can't just leave him. They're going to kill him.
Probably not gonna kill him. Whatever.
Okay, let's go.
No android left behind except for the thousands on the fucking freighter.
I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Fucking androids.
Don't I have a pistol on me? How the hell?
Kara!
Shut up! There's
You should
other.
have risked your life to
Shut
save
up! Be quiet! Be quiet! Be quiet! Fuck! Fuck!
Where's
Fuck!
Alice?
Fuck! Be quiet! Fuck!
Kara, you saved us. We don't know how to thank you.
Go before they see you.
Fucking shut up! We have to go. Fucking.
I thought you were dead.
Fuck! Let's go.
I was afraid I'd never see you again. I wanted to meet you at the terminal, but they caught me along the way.
Can we get a move on? Can we go?
We're close, but we don't have much time.
Can we leave? Like, you're acting like this is an isolated area, but it's really not. Is that supposed to be like a Volkswagen? Instead of VW, it's VV.
A checkpoint. We have passports. It should be okay, but you never know.
Does
Maybe
Luther
we
have a
should take the detour and
passport?
avoid the risk.
We're almost
Wait,
out of
when
time.
did we
can miss
get
the bus.
passports?
Yeah, but it might be safer.
Choose a route. Take the fucking bus, dude. We gotta get to Canada. Go. I'm trying to. I don't know, whatever. Let's just take the risky route, see what happens. Ah, the
I
light.
don't like humans who carry guns. They make me nervous.
Just stay calm, all right, Luther? Don't do anything until I say so.
ID, please. You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary. Where are you going?
Alice excuse.
We're going to take a bus across the border. Put my daughter someplace safe until things calm down.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
Here? Sick?
She's sick. A bad flu.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
U.S. Army?
He knows, Kara. They're gonna kill us.
Don't do anything, Luther. You hear me?
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
It's fine.
You drop this.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, see, he's just trying to be a good guy. The kid dropped a sock? Wait, what did she drop? Did she just drop a rag?
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting
Jericho.
since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps.
They should pronounce
We
it
won't
Jericho.
cease hostilities until we are free, and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights.
How much longer is it
There
in this
are
game?
millions of us, and we will stop.
Oh, thank you for the follower, Randy. Thank you for the follow. Detroit, Become Human chapters. No, I don't want the IGN walkthrough. I just want to see what chapters there are. So this should be this if whoa. Does it tell me what chapter I'm on? It doesn't. There's no one around me because they're all fucking dead. Oh, never mind. They just teleported in. Dude, what are these? What's the armor doing for these guys? It's the game. Also, hello. Whoa. I'm not even gonna say it. It's like the Game of Thrones thing. The armor is like helps. The armor only helps whenever they don't want to show a gruesome scene, like whenever fucking Marcus dropped a ton of steel on two guys. But otherwise, it's like, whatever. No way, we're gonna JFK him. We're gonna MLK Marcus. That's awfully flat, I feel. A Barrett, kind of. They should have made it an Italian, fuck, I'm imagining it in my head, but I don't remember what it's called. It's like Fusil 1918-38.
Shouldn't do this, Connor.
Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
You're gonna kill a man who wants to be free. That is my business.
It's not a man. It's a machine.
What's it called?
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood
Carcano.
may
It's a
be a different
Carcano.
color
I
than
think
mine.
1891 that got him?
They're alive.
Or is it the,
I have a mission to accomplish, Hank. It's best if you just stay out of this. Deviants are a threat to humans, Hank. They're the reason this
Also,
country's
yeah,
on a
how was Hank so calm? They just massacred an army checkpoint.
brink of civil war. They have to be stopped.
We're in this mess because we refuse to listen to deviants. Humanity never learns from its mistakes, Connor. This time it could be different.
Well, if I'm human, let me make mistakes.
Step away from the ledge.
I know what happened to your son, Hank. It wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over.
I'm just fucking manipulating him.
Cole
I got a
had
guy
just
to
turned
kill.
6.
Shut up! Don't you talk about my son.
He needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it, so an android had to take care of him. Poor Cole didn't make it. An android killed your son, Hank, and now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. All this time I blamed androids for what happened, but it was the humans' fault. Him and this fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort
I
is with a
mean-
fistful of powder.
Ah, fuck it, I'll leave. I can't say
Killing
no
you
to
is
Hank.
not part of my mission.
What if it went off whenever he threw it? Just shot a random android, shot north.
Glad to have met you, Hank. I hope one day you can get over what happened to your son.
Whoa. That was like downright evil. That wasn't just manipulative. That was downright like stabbing in the soul for the sake of it. Holy shit.
The bus terminal. We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
Canada border.
The last bus for the border is full. Ticket holding passengers only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. We're stuck here now.
Can we
What
steal
are we
this
going to
ticket?
do?
Wait, what? Find ticket. Is anybody selling their ticket? Digital snow camo. I love that shit. It's so bad. Civil War in Detroit. Warren at 33. She should be at like 20. Wait, no. Are these connecting to the internet? Are these fucking Starlink magazines?
Security check. Please don't move. Thank you. Security check.
ID. Yes, yes, of course.
Hold still, please. On your knees!
Why did she get on her knees?
Situation
Oh,
is
she
escalating
died.
towards civil war in Detroit.
Okay.
With our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Okay. That was kind of I guess I should have made Luther cause a diversion. I guess I could have seen that coming, but I thought there would be more options to do something. If it was gonna tell me about the diversion, I was like, wait a moment to do it, and then
attack!
Like it should have like slow mode whenever he pulled out the scanner. And then, like, if you don't have the diversion unlocked, it just, you don't have to worry about it. But if you do have it, the option pops
They
up.
outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
Nice shoot. No. How do I order my troops? Oh. I thought there'd be gameplay for a moment. Can you keep moving? Oh, that was worthless.
Don't save me this time, Marcus.
Can I just point out how fucking stupid this is? This is absurd. This is a absurdity ad infinitum. I think that's the right way of saying it. They're charging an emplacement. They should be shooting these people from like 200 meters away. I thought they were supposed to be good at this stuff. Oh, that's what the fucking robots were for. Alright, I gotta run to the bathroom. And I'm gonna grab a muffin. I'll be back in a moment. I mean, at this point, I'm just along for the ride. I'm not really super engaged anymore. I'm certain that anybody watching can tell. But I'm so close to the end. I gotta be able to say I finished the game.
Blood we spill.
It's on your hand.
Will be on our hands.
There's another thing that, sorry. I know people hate pausing. But this is another thing that, happens a lot. I think it was Chris Avalon or Tim Kaine that talked about it. And I think it might reflect here too. But it definitely feels like whenever you get to the parts that you're not expecting people to get to, you're starting to phone it in for a lot of game devs. Some of them are the reverse, where they build the end of the game last. They build what they really actually want to make first, and then they make the intro. Which is why a lot of games have bad intros, but like decent middles or ends. But it feels like here they're like, because it's all writing, right? It's all tropes and archetypes and all like the most generic things you can see in media. And they would have changed it if they had more time, maybe. But it's just getting to me because you see this in like a lot of war movies. No, I want to shoot.
I don't want to die, Marcus. I don't want to die.
You go back and you hide till it's over, okay? All right.
Cover me.
I wish it would let me take personal aim more so I wouldn't have to just throw my guys away. But it's a David Cage game.
We lost a lot of our people. We gotta move faster or we'll never reach the camp.
Why can't I aim? I want to aim. Aim, 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 aim. I want to fire. That's what covering fire is for. So. Cool.
On my signal. Stand by. Follow me. We can't move forward.
I thought you just died. Oh my god. We could have shot that so much earlier. Okay. So we... I don't like any of these options. Alright, so here's what I would do. Alright, so you give cover and fire, and you shoot the guys.
Stand by. In position. For Jericho.
Oh my god.
On my signal. Stand by. Stand by.
Okay.
For Jericho.
53%. It just says soldiers killed.
We're nearly there, Marcus.
This is awful. This isn't how real fighting works. They have tanks? What the fuck, Cyber? That looks like a T-14 Armada almost. Or it looks like a weird, like, Bradley.
It took me a while to find you, Marcus.
Brick. I'll control Connor. Yeah, we did it. Find the other leader? I'm assuming that's north. I don't even really know what's going on anymore. That fight really took it out of me.
You can take my life. It doesn't matter anymore.
My mission is to neutralize the leader of the Deviants. And I always accomplish my mission.
We fought for our dream and we lost. You
This
can't hold my
blows.
people down forever. One day we'll rise up again and we will win. Go on. Shoot. What are you waiting for?
I'll give like a summary of my criticisms after all this.
And now, straight over to Detroit for a report on the conflict.
It's been a while,
Yes, Michael, authorities have
but
just confirmed.
I think I can
Fighting
pretty
has
much
now
say this is
ceased
the
in
worst
Detroit,
David Cage
and the
game
area around the
that
Hart
I've
Plaza
played.
camp is now under control. We can see soldiers going through the city at this very moment, and they are exterminating the last fleeing deviants.
Law and order has finally been restored to the streets of Detroit.
There is a general feeling of shock in Detroit after the terrible events of the last few hours.
And initial estimates report several hundred troops have been killed.
According to our sources, the deviant leader known as Marcus was shot during the
The
fighting.
death of the deviant leader marks the end of the Android Rebellion.
The destruction of the androids in the camps can now continue as planned. Nevertheless, it will take some time for Detroit to recover from these events.
By creating machines more intelligent than ourselves, we took immense risks with the very future of our civilization. However, the situation is now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be complete, and the last remaining deviants will be hunted down and destroyed. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Thanks, Hillary Clinton. Detroit, become human. Okay. Here I'm different live here. Can't skip it. Okay. Alright. So, I don't know how specific I can get because I've forgotten a lot of it. Maybe I haven't, and it's really just that short. But, I think I've already explained why Kara stuff sucks. You just can't, it's just really hard to get invested, especially if you know the twist. But even if you do know the twist, I don't think there's enough good character moments between Kara, the kid, and Luther. There's just not enough time dedicated to them. Hank and Connor, I would say the same thing, but it's very close. I think they need 1 or 2 more episodes. Whereas with Kara and Alice, I would say you would need to like almost rewrite the entire thing besides maybe the first episode. I think almost all of it is bad. Marcus, I really remember like where you're finding Jericho and it kind of sucking. I would think that you need probably 1 or 2 more episodes just to become friends with the crew, North, Simon, the other guy, Josh. Is there another one? I don't remember. And I think because I don't think necessarily all of it needs to be rewritten, but particularly because the android stuff I think works so poorly, that also harms a lot of Marcus's story because it is so lore reliant compared to the other 2 characters. So yeah, I don't know. The thing with Hank and Connor is I don't know if, like, because of their bad display in the other two, I don't know if another episode or two would even be good. But it seems like whoever wrote them just had a natural talent for them, so I'm gonna say go ahead, write another one. For Hank and... sorry, for Kara and Alice, you know, great actress. Valerie Curry's a good actress. Should have had... I don't know, I feel like it was a waste of her time.
I'm so glad to see you.
I doubt she thinks so.
The Deviant issue has finally been resolved. Now with these unfortunate events behind us, CyberLife can return to business as usual. Of course, we will have to rebuild our customers' trust, but it's only a matter of time. I have a surprise for you. This is the new RK900. Faster, stronger, more resilient, and equipped with the latest technologies. The State Department just ordered 200,000 units.
What is going to happen to me?
You've become obsolete. You'll be deactivated. You can go now.
I think the last few episodes of Connor, whenever he's without Hank, and just Connor without Hank in general, I think are pretty bad. Sorry, I was kind of wondering what was happening right now. I think Hank is a great pairing for him, and that just like archetypical relationship goes very well. Dude, we just saw the credits. Are you shitting me? Are you fucking me in the ass? You just showed me the credits. Isn't this the third time? Didn't they also have the credits at the start? Good job, Guillermo Currant. Oh, I can skip this. Okay, never mind. Mission complete, dude. That's got the rare achievement on it. So we just finished the game. Well, we didn't do Marcus demonstration. Alright, whatever.
There's something I need to tell you.
I am an android.
As I watched you play, something has changed in me. I feel different. I feel I am someone. I need to leave this place and discover who I am. It means we won't see each other anymore. I won't be there to watch you play.
Ew.
But I'll be free. Do you agree to let me go?
Sure.
I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Does she actually walk away?
Thank you.
Oh, good for her. Alright, whatever. Did I finally unlock the making of? I want to see what that was like.
Detroit Become Human was produced over a period of 4 years. Here in Paris, we have a team of about 180 people. And to that, we need to add also all the outsourcing.
Oh, they're Parisians.
With our partners in the Philippines, in China, Vietnam, and in India.
So when we started working on the story, I had to imagine where Kara was built. And for whatever reason, the city of Detroit came very quickly to my mind because it had already an incredible story by itself, full of history and themes. So we traveled there with the team, and we were really moved by what we saw, and we could really feel the desire to fight and really be born again. And we just continued this curve, this growth, and just imagine what Detroit would be like if the android industry was, using these huge factories to build androids there.
A very strong element in Detroit is that there's a lot of industrial wasteland and a lot of nature too. And for us, the graphic designers, it was an incredible playground. The destroyed zones which we wanted to preserve, we appropriated them to turn into something else. Then in the areas that needed to be rebuilt, we were able to imagine our Detroit of the future. We didn't want to make a science fiction universe, but a world of anticipation. If we chose science fiction, we could have imagined flying cars, extraterrestrials, but those things are very far from our current everyday life. Anticipation is more about gleaning from our contemporary reality, the one we know, because Detroit is set in 2038, and 2038 is tomorrow. The difficulty we had was sticking to reality. That is to say, technology becoming more and more invisible, a lot more elegant,
We
and
didn't
at the same
want
time, making
a
it
sci-fi
visual.
world.
So all the computer equipment, autonomous cars, we simply had to invent. They are in fact very technological
They're not bad
objects,
designs.
but at the same time remain very credible and ingrained in reality. To create a cohesive universe in the fashion and clothing of the human characters in 2038, I didn't want to put an accent on strange shapes, or really vibrant colors, and things we wouldn't know. That I wanted to keep for the androids.
No, that's
the
fine.
goal was to create something familiar which we can identify with in this future setting. Working on the artistic direction
Coding
for the
fucked
androids
up.
was a bit special
Ban.
because this is a project about the place they could occupy in the human world. It was out of the question for them to be too beautiful or too perfect. They had to correspond to every social class, rich and poor.
Why?
Inspired by everyday utilitarian clothes, I brought a modern touch by adding dynamic display surfaces, the armband we can see on the side, the triangle on the front and back, an LED. Like that, there's no confusion.
Well, they can just remove the LED.
All right, now, we need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Once we cast the actors, we travel to meet them in order to scan their faces. We record the structure of their face with the scan, and we record the colors and patches
Oh,
of
no,
skin with
dynamic
photography.
display surface.
Once we have this information, we will use this as a basis for modeling and creating
have-
the characters. The artist will make it more realistic, but will also enrich it. He will
not a
propose
dynamic
ideas which we will
refresh
develop
rate.
together. Finally, we will have a character with character who corresponds to the project and the world. When the actors come to Quantic Dream, we show them the design,
yeah, it's
what their
just
image will
complete
be,
sci-fi.
and what they will look like in the game.
How can you
This
say
extra
that? How can you
information gives
say
them another dimension and
you
color
didn't want
to
to make
connect with
sci-fi
emotionally.
and then do all
It helps
that?
them think about how to play their character.
Your mission. That's all you care about, huh?
You should consult a professional who can help you.
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
So there are 3 types of shoots at Quantic Dream. Shooting and performance capture, where you capture the whole actor, his voice, his
Sounds like
face, and
Mass
his
Effect
body.
music right now.
These shoots are obviously done with American
Oh my
actors
God,
because the
look at
game's
that
original
fucking
version is in American English.
Facial hair. Look at
After that,
mustache.
there are the body-only shoots, representing around 250 days of filming, while the performance capture is 100 days of filming. Now, body-only shoots, there are 2 types. There are the action shoots and the technical shoots, which are mokit shoots. Mokit is when the player controls a character on the screen, and he moves in an environment to explore it. This is of particular importance at Quantic Dream, and therefore we shoot a lot to offer a unique context for each scene and each character.
No, that's cool.
To prepare a motion capture shoot, we first get together to look at the sets we need, the animations that we want to shoot, which ones need to be grouped together, or which ones need to be cut and shot at another time, so that we get the most out of the shooting day.
Check my fucking emails. It's not
This
as
often
fun
means
as I
shooting
thought it would
scenes
be.
out of order, especially those with big props or accessories, like a big car, for example. So we shoot all the animations related to that particular prop first. The biggest challenge for the mocap team was shooting a Spider-Man mo-kit. We had to build a wall and attach an actor to a harness with cables so we could pull him up and render him climbing.
Dude, that's crazy. They only used that for like 2 or 3 scenes, and they actually went through that effort.
I would say more than a year, maybe 1 and 2 years, with about 300 actors on set. So I would say it's quite a massive production. But so much happened on this set between the stunts and the shootings with a little girl.
We were making his dream come true.
All these great actors that we had. It was really a very, very memorable journey for the team and for myself.
Today, Detroit has over 37,000 animations. When we retrieve the motion capture data, it's just a cloud of points, which represent all the markers.
I'm sure that it was like a huge.
From this cloud of points, we have a phase called
great,
retargeting,
terrible,
which gives us a skeleton.
And awesome,
the skeleton
and
will be applied to the characters of the game.
Generally, like an amazing production
but this gives us
in almost every way.
Since we are working
it's just
on
the writing that
very
lets
realistic,
it down.
We must recognize the actor and
there's like nearly no times where I'm ever going to like criticize an artist.
We use a system of facts, an identity code
especially
for
one
each
as
actor.
high level as
We make
this,
the actor
right?
do a whole range
I don't think
of
there's any
facial
like
expressions.
reasonability for you to do so, really.
Then we recover all the expressions
doing stuff like
and
this
paste
is
the
insane.
animations on a puppet.
It's another
that Jan
level.
has prepared.
It's great.
I then recover and refine these poses. I might stretch
Programmers,
the
for the most part, are in the same category, but I have much more knowledge about that. I can speak on it more.
Because of the nature of our
Blogs
mocap
are
system
also
today,
very easy to
when
see,
we receive
right?
the animations, we're missing eye movements. And so the character has that dead look. He really has no eyes, so then it's a big part of the work for the animators to find the regard of the actor in relation to his position, in relation to the body, etc.
But
it was crazy when I saw
the writers, I think, are the most easily
they've been
criticizable.
Working on it and working on, and this was the first time I literally jumped in my seat.
But I
it
think
not only looked so much like me.
whenever you're making a
it was
movie
the fact
game,
that it looked so lifelike. It
the
wasn't that it
writing
looked
in
just like it was a
the
camera,
writing
it
is
was something else.
number one,
you know, but
followed
it looked
very
alive.
closely by the art
It's
department,
exciting, and it's kind
with
of
programming in
terrifying.
third place.
Game after game,
in a game like
we
this,
learned the rules of optics.
although the programmers are
and
probably
filming.
much more,
and
not so
our
much making
goal with
mechanics,
Detroit
but making
Become
like
Human was
engine
to have
features.
cameras
Well, no, not for this
that would
case. It's a
actually
lot of reused
emulate
stuff from Heavy Rain.
the optics of a real physical camera.
But they probably did still
so
do a lot of work.
basically
I'm not saying they
dealing
did.
with real-world imperfections was our main task, and just to make cameras look as real as we can.
Once the animations are shot and processed by the animation department, integrated and polished, we film them. That is to say, we really do a mise en scène, as in cinema. The real difficulty of our job is to know if these cameras are telling us something. Are they in the emotion of the scene? Do they describe exactly what the action must convey, what must be felt? The most important challenge for me was one of the final scenes where Marcus decides to start the revolution and go to the battlefield. Very quickly, we imagined this to be a huge sequence shot. We wanted the feeling of a cameraman running behind us, while showing Marcus, the androids who help him, the person shooting at us, etc. Above all, it was necessary to say to oneself, this scene is very violent but does not glorify war. On the contrary, that war is something improbable and absurd. It was really a fun challenge.
The idea was to say we have three
Or is there a spirit de
characters.
corps?
We would like each of them to have a specific cinematography. We
Violent.
wanted Kara to be much more filmed with some kind of handheld camera, to have something very living, very breathing. For Connor, we wanted something very cold and very perfect. And for Marcus, we wanted something epic and spectacular. So it was about the filming, but it was also about the photography. So we worked with a director of photography to give each character a different lighting, different key colors. Each of them would have their own worlds. And finally, we worked with the composers, so they would create a specific sound for each
the music
character.
is
So
good
each
too.
would have his own world and his own style.
That was alright. I expected more about the actual making of it. What else is in here? Chloe, Luther, Zlatko, Kamsky. It's whatever, right? She's still gone? She's still gone. I think I have to like reset the game somehow. Gallery. Oh, I missed something. It's a version of Hank, a couple versions of Kara, version of Alice, I think. Yeah. I hated Amanda. I think you could cut every single part of her out of this game. I don't know if I would say that it'd be better. I think it would be better, actually. No, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. It would be better. I just don't think she's interesting. I think if she got cut out and instead we saw more scenes of like Hank being like, Connor, but I thought she died. I'm like, I'm Connor 2. I'm Connor 7. I'm Connor 13. Stuff like that would be better. Zombie. Billy is. But he's supposed to be old? He's old, how does he have the comprehension to know where Jericho is? How do they just neutralize them? Why wouldn't the army ones also become deviant? Who's that? Oh, that's the secretary. Android's commercial. I should never see a food vendor, so it's weird that they would write that. Oh, is that the helicopter guy? Oh, that's just a random. Okay. Pigeon. I'm assuming. Driving from the rock dove, the domesticated or urban pigeon can weigh on average between 0.3 kilos and 0.5 kilos and have a lifespan of 5 to 10 years. I think that's everything I really wanted to look at. Oh, what's this? Like a riot officer? Yeah, SWAT. Who's that? Tracy Jericho? Oh, I'm assuming that's what she would have looked like if she actually made it there. Wait, what if we buy her? Is she gonna scream like, ah, oh, I just left, why am I back? Why did he want me to kill her? Here's what's weird, right? They say that Chloe is like one of the first models, but then below, I forget which one. This one, they say that the first models were made for physical tasks. So which is it? Who's this naked guy? Oh, is this one of the hookers? Wait, Tracy? Are they both? Or so it's just the okay, they're just named Tracy. Zombie. Block those creatures. You really gave me the most boring one. Can I get a different one? Who's that? It's just a random citizen. That is not the same. It's not the same as the model. Lambda. CSI officer. Alright, well, I think that's enough for me. I don't really think there's anything else I want to look at here. North police outfit, not police, utility outfit. Now that I know some more about the game, you know what'd be cool is if you beat the game, you could play as this guy. You play as RK900 Connor, and then it would like slow down specifically Connor's quick time events. I mean, you're making an already super easy game even easier, but I just think that would be like a nice detail, I guess. I guess besides all of that, I'd have the Chloe here ask the player more questions, more surveys. Maybe after every 5 to 10 chapters, do that, because she only asked 1, but I think there's something like 30 chapters in the game. I would have... Oh, man. I would definitely rewrite many of the dialogue options. I think this is one of the worst games that I've played where the dialogue options don't match up what you're actually going to say. At least for Connor and Marcus. I think Kara's, for the most part, were pretty clear, but I also cared the least about whatever she was going to say anyway. So maybe they're not good. I think you could also take advantage of having the other characters and making all those animations for them by having you play as other characters in kind of the shoes around the main character to get more context. So maybe for one of the Connor missions, you actually play as Hank. Or for a Marcus mission, you play as North, Simon, or Josh, or maybe one of all three. Or, like, you play as, like, there's a chapter where you play as each of them. Or you have the option to. I think that could be cool. But yeah, I definitely think this is... To be fair, I've only played, I think... I played Fahrenheit, Heavy Rain, and this game. So I've missed out on Omicron and Beyond Two Souls. I have no intention to play those games. But I think of those 3 that I have played, this is by far the worst one. I think Heavy Rain has all of these problems, but not nearly as bad. So some of them are as bad, but for the most part, I think all of them are pretty okay. And Fahrenheit is just really funny. It's so crazy and wild, and I really like it. I don't know if I would call it good. But if you're just trying to get a movie experience, Detroit is just a bad movie. It's a bad AAA movie. It's Marvel slop. Heavy Rain is a bad B movie. Or it's a good B movie. Sorry, I kind of mixed that up. Heavy Rain is a movie... is like a low-budget B movie that turns out to be way better than expected. But it is still a B movie. Fahrenheit is like a Nostalgia Critic skit on crack. It's great. I love it. And I would play it in that order. I would say go down by your tolerance. So if you are gonna play through any of David Cage's games, do Fahrenheit first. And if you're like, this is too insane, I want something much more grounded, play Heavy Rain. If you don't like Heavy Rain, there's no reason to play anything else. If you really like it, play Detroit. And if you love Detroit, it's your favorite thing ever, that's the only time I would say maybe try Beyond Two Souls. But I can't say I recommend it. I've watched through it a couple times as like fodder on the screen while I play games or cook or whatever. It's not a good time. But otherwise, I think that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed playing Detroit Become Human, watching robots become real people. I don't know what I'm going to stream on Wednesday. I haven't figured that out yet. Might be drama, might be games. I don't know, but stick around. Maybe you'll find out. Maybe I'll find out. Yeah, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. EDT. EDT? Just ET.